number 3, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
The now trademark left-handed break-off from O'Sullivan, looking to improve his standard, certainly on the first 2 frames, but no doubt happy with the actual scoreline.
Yeah, if he wins this one as well, Phil, he's well in control, isn't he? I think Stuart's got to be very disappointed in some of the misses he made in that last frame. Must get this one, though. Good return there from Ronnie. Well, this is risky. He might be forced into this somewhat. It's not easy to get back to the bulk area. Great pot. Didn't shy away from that one. And if you take those on and get them, you deserve all you get, really. Excellent pot from distance.
We suspected that Gerard Green would win the second frame. He has done, so he leads Joe Swale 2-0. And Ali Carter has just won the third against Michael White. So Carter trails 2-1 there.
We're going just slightly the wrong side of the blue. Well, he's on reds to both corner pockets here.
16.
Well, black's tied up once more. He's having to, so is the pink actually, so he's having to work really hard here. That's better. Just wonder if he might just play on one of these reds above the black spots and try and free up the black. He's gone the other way. But again, we'll have to concentrate on the blue. Didn't need that white near the side cushion. He would have had a good angle to try and split the pink and reds if he's been away from this cushion. All he can do is drop this in. Great shot. That looked easier than it actually was.
28.
Well, he's got the black open, but now he'll have to play the more difficult blue. And this is missable. Well played. Well, so far, he's played these well.
Yes, and in the light of the way the previous frame concluded, this is a really good effort.
Well, I think that... Just let him play the shot. Actually, Stuart's one of those players that, just as we said, that he misses that one. He's one of those players that has to sort of get angry with himself, doesn't he? Get himself pumped up. And I think losing the frame, that last frame, the way he did, might just give him that little bit of kick up the backside that he needed, really. But then he goes and misses that red. Good shot there.
Yes, O'Sullivan knows Bingham's capabilities. He knows that although he might be playing a little iffy at the moment, he can certainly put together a sustained run of excellence, and that's why he's trying to keep him quiet. Not succeeding.
What a pot. Sorry, Phil. Yeah, what a pot from there. I think he meant that one. Just look at that. A couple of inches off the back cushion. What, 10.5 feet away? Great shot. I think you can see it in me. He's getting angry with himself. He's just getting himself pumped up here. No, I think he's just finished bang in the middle. He's gone too far for one and not quite far enough for the other. That is so unlucky if he hasn't finished on this bottom red. Well, there you go. We talk about fractions at this game. I think it might only be a safety now.
Stuart Bingham 3.
Time and again in this match, O'Sullivan has escaped from snookers, and his pace and angle judgment has been exemplary.
I wonder if he's been practicing with angles, McManus. What do you reckon?
Well, I can tell you one thing. He very much respects McManus. I spoke to him a number of years ago now and asked him who he thought was his toughest opponent. Well, in terms of shot selection, O'Sullivan said, it has to be McManus. He never plays an incorrect shot at all.
Well, that's high praise.
Obviously, he makes mistakes, McManus, quite clearly, but in terms of the actual selection of the shot, I think he's right up there with the very best there's ever been.
He's been playing some good snooker of late as well, Alan. Didn't quite come through the latter stages of this one. I think he's been a little fortunate here. I think he might, or yes, I think he's got the cover with the blue. Otherwise, Ronnie would have been down to this red. Oh, nicely found the gap between the green and the brown. That's made all the difference. Well, they're all open now. Either mistake from a player, a mistake from either player might cost them this third frame. We know the importance of this frame for Stuart Bingham.
Well, unless the plant has been knocked on, and I don't think it has, that's an acceptable outcome.
I think Ronnie's playing the red just in front of them, though. Nope, he's playing the safety. He's playing the cross double. Wow. Well, he could put Stuart in some real trouble here.
Yes, the hand was raised in apology, but it won't stop O'Sullivan being entirely ruthless.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 1.
Well, that's not great. If he's left Stuart seeing this red on the left-hand side. Here we go again. I thought that was intended until I saw the hand go up. He wasn't amused. Well, Ronnie had left the red, but he's got a result out of it.
Yes, he could be about to profit from carelessness.
It's just turning out to be one of those afternoons here for Stuart Bingham, I'm afraid, so far. Clever shot, opening up those two reds. I think this goes down onto the brown spot.
8.
And that's the thought process of these top stars. When Ronnie just chipped that other red out, as you look at Stuart in the chair, he knew that he could get that red open. He was behind in this frame. He knows now he's given himself every chance to make it 3-0. He no longer has that problem of those two reds together.
15.
Well, really, apart from the red that's near the top cushion, there isn't a difficult ball on the table. And it would help his cause if he got the black back in its own spot. Especially with that red near that top cushion. You don't have much to do with it when you're dropping them in with the black on its own spot.
23.
Just got there. Great shot. Well, they're all there now. I think this is about to go 3-0 unless Ronnie gets careless.
31.
We watched him play on Friday, Phil, didn't we? And we thought, he's in good nick here. He looks good, he looks nice and relaxed. Came through a few matches there. Had to produce some good stuff, but we thought, you know, he was in good condition, really.
31.
Obviously determined to lift the trophy here today.
I just love the way he's applying himself. Had he been like this throughout his career, he could double his titles.
Yep. Well, Stephen Hendry's 7 world titles would definitely have been in jeopardy. He might still equal that. You know, I think there's one more in him. Can he get to 7? He's got 5. But I'm with you. He could have won probably 9 or 10. He could have gone down in the history books as the greatest player ever. I think we've got to count Stephen Hendry still that at the moment.
$55.
19 in front. O'Sullivan. Make that 21, so just the most simple of greens. And Bingham will be staring at 3-0.
Well, Stuart did have a chance in the middle of this frame with about, what, 6 or 7 reds left. Just fell out of position. He was unlucky there. And, of course, failed to pot that red, which has now cost him this 3rd frame. It's a long way back from there. Especially with the mood that this man is in.
Yes, in terms of scoring, even though he won the first 2 frames, O'Sullivan was subdued. Not in that one, though. A vintage 82 clearance, and with that, he moves into a 3-0 lead. One more required for the semi-finals.